Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Wordle tutorial. 7:41 a.m. Wednesday, August 27, 2025. Hump Day. Happy Hump Day. And just a couple days till Friday. And we're going to go with a do. We got it in 3 yesterday with a do, so we'll stick to it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say in Virginia. It's got all 4 vowels. The only unusual thing, though, it ends in U. Not real common, but we're going to give it a go here. It's French for goodbye, of course. Right? Okay. Anyway, so we got the E is green, so it's in that 4th position. Let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. ETAOIN, world famous ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. Not really, but it should be. Okay, ETAOIN SHRDLUC. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SH. So the next 5 most letters, common letters, TON-SH. So now let's make a word with the E in that 4th position and 4 of these letters. So I want to say stone, but E can't be there. So let's start here. T-O. Okay, we got tones, T-O-N-E-S, or notes. But if we do guess one of those because it ends in S, it can't be the word. So we can't get lucky and get it in 2. So we have to think about that. So let's see if we can get, before I pick one of those 2, let's see if we can find something else. So T. And the other thing to think about is the A, I, and U are all gone. So the only vowels we have are another E, O, or the sometimes Y. So it could be honey. Wow, H-O-N-E-Y. That would use the 2 vowels and the Y. Boy, that H-O-N-E-Y. I think we're going to give that a go. Let's see if we can find something with the T or the S. The T is the most common letter. So T, H-O-N. M-O-N-E-T, Monet, Claude Monet. Great artist, impressionist. Monet or Manet, who do you prefer? Edouard Manet. Love the impressionist. Let's go with honey. I haven't gotten in 2 in a couple weeks, so this would be pretty sweet. Get it? Honey, sweet. Okay. Dad jokes. I'm 62. Okay, we got the other vowel, and as is often the case, the vowels are in positions 2 and 4. After a second guess, always a good time to review your vowels here to see what's going on. We got A is out, got the E, I is out, got the O, U is out, sometimes Y are out. So at this point, if there are any other vowels, they will be an E or an O. In looking at that configuration, I doubt it. I can't think of anything right offhand, but maybe. But let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLC. So the next 5 most common letters, T, S, R, L, C in that order. So see what we're doing after the 3rd guess. We used all the common letters. We're reverse engineering. So let's see if we can pull a rabbit out of a hat and get this in 3. So T-O blank E-R. Tower. Okay, T-O-W-E-R. Don't want to guess that W. It's not real common, but let's hold on to that one. If we can't find something better, we'll go with tower. Oh, towel. Well, we would pick tower over towel because the R is more common than the L. We're just doing the math. Okay, S-O... So T-O-R, T-O-S-E, T-O-L. Okay, S-O... S-O-R-E-L, sorrel? S-O-R-E-L, sorrel? Isn't that a weed, like an edible weed? I think it's got 2 R's, though. I don't go around eating weeds, though. Or mushrooms, because too risky. R-O... You know, foragers, they do that. They live off the land. It's amazing, but a little scary. Okay, damage your kidneys. R-O-R-O-T-E-L, L-O. We could do lower, but that would be, still go with tower. Cower, C-O-R-W-E-R, cower in fear. C-O-L. Loser, L-O-S-E-R. Okay, that's L-O-S-E-R. That's actually better. Ironically, loser is better than the other because towel uses the W. I'm going to pick loser and it's going to be towel. I'm going to be the loser. So L-O-S-E-R, loser is the best I can find there using the math because that has 3 of those letters there. So let's be the right club today, Hal Sutton. And it's not, and there's that R. Why do I know it's going to be tower? So for consistency, let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system one more time. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC D-L-U-C. So T and C, TC. Great character on Magnum P.I., the original. Flew the helicopter. Rick and TC were his Magnum's buddies. And Higgins. We used to watch that show every night, and then Simon and Simon was right after it. I mean, we didn't miss it. Okay, okay, I digress. But I digress. So, at this point, tower could be cover, like C-O-V-E-R, not going to guess a V. So, towel's out now, with the L gone. So at this point, before we guess tower, let's go through the alphabet here, and just see if there's anything. A, B, C, it could be like boxer, like our boxer. One of our two boxers, the other one's up on the bed. So, but not going to guess that X, although we did have the X the other day with, what was it, let's see. Oh, yesterday. I'll go over that in a minute. Okay, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Could be mover, M-O-V-E-R. Hope not. Don't want to guess the M and the V. Could be, yeah, see, we got some choices again here. Like I said, the idea of the system is not to have choices. Unfortunately, this has happened again. And noter, N-O-T-R-O-P, Q-Q-U-R-S-T-U-V, a vower, V-O-W-E-R, one who vows, X, Y, Z. So, we're going to go with tower. And let's be the right club today. Hal Sutton. I just watched that video again. That was a great match. It was Hal Sutton versus Tiger Woods. A famous shot on the island green. And there we go. So I was a loser for picking. I didn't go with my gut. See, this is a classic example. I went with the math over my gut and got used. So my gut told me tower all along. How many times did I say it? And then I went with the math. So, and when you go with the math over your gut,